Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Running with purpose. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball is caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The Panthers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, a lot of
Sometimes these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Southern California. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That's the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Cross play to the running back going left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 14, Pitt 0.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense. Chris, if I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Trojans line it up with first and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Brings out the second down and goal to go.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
Here we go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense.
Number 1, Quentin Perry.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Sockman with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring...
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's escaping the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. It's just short of a 1st down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense.
Get set, get set. Ready?
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Automatic on the BAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressured.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Always looking to throw. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Bush. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He stays alive. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Panthers will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. This will be touchdown just inside the 40.
The return team gives him plenty of room to be able to work. He's got a lot of positive yards. He's going to set his own offense with good field position, but instead he loses the ball and costs his team in the end.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Trying to extend the play. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And the Trojans trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Important third down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SC. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for a playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to launch it deep again. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. And the ball is hauled in. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast. And they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
35-21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Plainly out of bounds, though. That's a massive gain to wrap up this 3rd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
He's going to pull it down and run. He gets past the tackler into open space now. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackle, but forced down. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback. And now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Ball is free in the backfield. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Now rolling out to his left. Eludes a tackle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Trojans come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Southern California. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Using his legs here. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that turnover will finish the football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.